Alright, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, peace and blessings to the whole elect of Israel. Alright, this lesson, is going to be on, push the word while you can, or while we can, because we don't have much longer to push this word, brothers. We got, Lord willing, famine of the word could be, at the end of this month or in May, man. You can't be playing around with that no more. Or you shouldn't be at all, but especially not now, man. You got to start going out on the highways and byways. You got to start pushing out YouTube videos. Push the truth, man. All right? A lot of brothers, are already doing that. All right? But there's some of you brothers that think you're you don't have to, or whatever the case may be, you got to be doing it, man. All right, at least 3 videos a week that are 10 minutes each. Go out once a week on the highways and byways. Those are minimums though. I mean, you can, if it's in you, then go out twice a week. Or put up a video every day. Or put up 3 videos every day. Whatever. Just get the work in, man. All right. So I'm gonna get into the scriptures. I'm going to start off with this one. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 47. And the servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. So if you know the will, you know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai wants you to be going out on the highways and byways and pushing out this truth on the internet, on YouTube. Then why aren't you doing it? You know the Lord's will, but you're not doing it. That's lazy. That's also selfish, because even the basic understanding of this truth is more knowledge than a lot of these people have, man, and they want that knowledge. The elect, because that's what we're fishing for, the elect. You can't be a fisher if you don't even cast out bait, man. All right, you're not going to catch nothing because you're not putting forth effort. All right? But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. So if you come in this truth and you don't push the word, go out on the highways and byways, etc., you're gonna get beaten more than somebody that didn't know the truth at all. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required, and to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. So much is given, man. This truth is a lot to be given, right? And nobody asked to come in this truth. The truth is you are predestined to come into this thing, man. All right, so ultimately, it's predestined if you fall out or if you're part of the elect, but you still got to push this truth, man. That should be your mindset. I'm gonna push this truth, until the prophets get reeled in by Yahweh, man. Until that famine of the word hits. All right. I'm going to get that too. This is Matthew chapter... I'm going to start at chapter 4, verse 18. And Yahushai, walking by the sea of Galilee, saw 2 brethren, Simon called Peter and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. He saith unto them, Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. All right, so that's what we're doing. We're fishing for the elect. Once again, you can't do that if you don't cast out the bait, man. You're not going to get a bite on any of those fish. All right? Got to go out on the highways and byways. This is Luke chapter 14, verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. So you need to go out and put out this work, man. All right, that's the Lord's will for you to spread the knowledge that you were given. All right, you know, because it really is a selfish act to understand this truth and what's going on, and to not share it with everybody, not blow that trumpet, man. Because what does Isaiah 58 say, man? Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. So if you're not going out in the highways and byways and telling the people what's about to happen, what's about to go down, blowing that trumpet, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Because we're in this truth for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man, not for our own lusts, our own heart. We're in this truth to work out our own salvation, but to mainly because we were chosen. I mean, you don't want to be one of those men that looks back and says, I really could have done more, or I should have done more. You don't want to have to be that guy, man. You want to be the man that said, I did the work. I did what I was supposed to do. You can be, happy with the work that you put in, man. Filling up your spiritual bank account. Alright? Because the end is coming, man. And ultimately, the famine of the word is going to be one of the first things, most likely, before the rest of these prophecies come, which is Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. So there's a famine coming. Well, there is a famine of bread and a shortage of water coming. But the most important famine is that spiritual one, which is the famine of the word. See, but of hearing the words of Yahweh, that's a big deal. People are going to be looking for answers in those days, man. They didn't listen to us, so now they're going to want to, when all hell breaks loose, and they're not going to be able to find us because we were called in, man. Verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. So they're going to look all over the place, man. Everywhere. For answers, for whatever the case may be. They're not going to find it. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened, and the mirth of the land is gone. So the happiness, excitement, all that shit's out the window, man. Alright, that shit is way out the window. It's gone. Okay, people are gonna be, wondering how they're gonna eat tomorrow, how they, who they have to kill to, some people are gonna be eating each other. Who they're going to have to kill because maybe somebody's going to try and threaten their lives, man, or martial law might come around and try to kill them. They're going to have to do something. All right? They're not going to be worried about, the NBA playoffs or who's going to win Rookie of the Year, man. They're not going to give a shit about that. But they're going to want that wine. They're going to want those answers. But they're not going to find it. Because they belong to the congregation of the dead. All right? And they weren't chosen ultimately to come into this truth. Is Revelation chapter, I think it's 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So Yahushua was crucified here spiritually by them putting up those fake images of Cesare Borgia, which goes back even further to Serapis Christus. And this is spiritually dead bodies because they're dead from the neck up. They have no idea what's going on. All right, they don't have a damn clue. They have no idea, man. And they honestly don't give a shit either, about what's going on, about what we're saying. They don't care because they're brainwashed. They're not gonna take heed until it's too late. Once it starts happening, now they're gonna be like, okay, what do we do? Well, don't look at us, man. We're prophets. Prophets meaning we're prophesying. We're foretelling you of things to come. That's what prophesying is, pretty much. So if we're telling you that, and you're not taking heed, you're not listening, once it's happening, Yahweh's going to reel the prophets in because there's no reason to prophesy if it's happening already. That wouldn't make sense, That's like predicting a score to a game when it already happened. You can't do that because it wouldn't make sense. congregation of Numbers chapter 20. Proverbs chapter 21 verse 16. Salakia. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So if you wander out of the way of understanding, then you're with the walking dead, so to speak, man. The people that have no idea what's going on, the people that are just brainless sheep walking around believing everything the government says. You know, they believe in the devils, all right? I'm going to get a couple more and then I'm going to close out. This is John chapter 21, verse 15. So when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs. He saith to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep. He saith unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua saith unto him, Feed my sheep. So that's what if you love Yahushua, man, and you want to do the will of Yahweh and you want to please him, then feed the sheep, man. Go out on the highways and byways and do these YouTube videos. There's no excuses, man. Get out there. Do the work. All right? So with that said, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone who roll well. Peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. Keep pushing, endure till the end. We're almost out of here. Shalom.